Hey, good morning. Well, it's a good morning here. It's Darren, the Medical Missionary Man in Costa Rica. I just woke up a little bit itchy today. I travel the country here and do medical missionary outreach, working with sick people from time to time, and with the goal of setting up a tropical health retreat getaway. This morning I woke up motivated, thinking I should do a video on bug bites because I was sleeping under a bug net. And in the middle of the night, I actually kicked open the door. And there's not a lot of bugs here in Costa Rica, and don't let that deter you from coming here. Amazingly, it's not a lot of bugs. However, but there are some bugs here, and that just depends on the time of the year too. So I did receive a couple of bug bites, you can see on the arm there. And so what I'm going to do is, because bugs do carry bacteria and viruses, and depending on the bug, sometimes it's not so bad. If it's really itchy, then there was some kind of something went on there, because the itch is a response to the body reacting in a form of healing, trying to counteract that poison from the bug. Here's a perfect example of a bug bite that turned into a rash. It was a small bite, and then it went really big. But I put the peroxide on it, and then I put the ozone olive oil on it, and I'll do that again. But you see that rash, that it went into the skin. And so those are those EBGBs, critter crawlers, whatever, you want to just go in there and and the body's got to deal with them. So you want to aid the body in doing it by these topical ointments to kill the bugs. When you put the topicals on it, you're going to start dealing from the exterior, and then when you put on the goodies on the inside, you're going to take care of that stuff that's making its way into the body. So what I normally do, some of my favorite products here in all the world is hydrogen peroxide. I love it. This is ozonated olive oil. I make it myself. I call it Buddy in the Bottle, and it's also used for bug bites. Amazing. On another video, I'd like to share with you, maybe independently, some of why the value of all these products that I'm using for my bug bites today. Okay, I need to interrupt this video again to tell you a very important true story about a man here in Costa Rica. He's a very important guy. A lot of videos on YouTube even, but because of that, he didn't want to make the story known about his boy who had flesh-eating disease. He had 4 outbreaks on the legs and back, some of them this big. Flesh-eating disease. And for 4 months, they got worse. 1 sore, 2, 3, 4, and they all were getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the medical profession here did absolutely nothing for him. And I met the man because I searched him out because he was kind of like in the same lines that I am. And so then, anyways, so he told me about his boy. In 1 week, they were all healing up. And in a couple of weeks, they were pretty much gone. And so that's a good story. What did I use? Hydrogen peroxide, ozone oil, and grapefruit seed extract. So, okay, basically what I did is hydrogen peroxide on the outside. That was the regime, and then grapefruit seed inside, and also ozonated olive oil inside. So we had mixed the oil, blended it with a few drops of water, so it was taking the oil and the grapefruit seed extract inside. And if we had food grade hydrogen peroxide at the time, I would have got them to take that too internally to take care of the bacteria and the bugs. But it was massive doses of the grapefruit seed extract, and then so you spurted this on the it was just like foam, so much foam in the bacteria, and then wipe it off, foam again, and then spray it again, and no foam, and then hours later there's the foam again, the bacteria resurfacing. So that's all it was. So hey, I only want to say. That worked for that case. I'm not guaranteeing it would work for any other case, but I'd really like to find someone else that would be able to do this. Show me, tell me. I just checked online, and I'm going to flash you a quick picture of flesh-eating disease. I saw such terrible flesh-eating disease. Like, how could that be? And it worked with peroxide and a few other goodies. The ozone, after it was a little bit healed surface, there was a scab. We put the ozone oil on top. And so, hey, there's natural remedies for everything. Bacteria? Man, that can't survive ozone. Can't survive hydrogen peroxide. This is oregano oil. I brought 2 bottles with me to Costa Rica. When I come to Costa Rica, I always bring these along, and also I bring this grapefruit seed extract. So I'm going to use this for the topical, for the exterior, and also for the interior, because I wanted to, I'll be getting the bug bites. If it's a fresh bug bite, I put this on, and you can see the little fuzzy foam bubbling up, and that's the reaction of the hydrogen peroxide breaking down the bacteria, the toxins. As it destroys the bacteria, it releases the oxygen, and that's why you see all the little bubbles. So that's really good to put on immediately, and this is way you can see a little bit of foam head at the center of that bite. So you know you just counteracted the toxins that were distributed from the little buggy. And but I tried to put this on some of the bites, and nothing was happening. I didn't see the foam head, the little. Sometimes you don't even know where the bug bit you, but you see a lump. But when you put the peroxide, you'll start to definitely see. You'll see a where the bug actually bit, because it'll have a little pinhead of foam. So I'm going to put this hydrogen peroxide, or put the ozone of olive oil on there, and the ozone of olive oil can be used. You can put it on really generously, and this way it's going to make its way into the skin, and therefore detoxify the skin, because ozone is the greatest detoxifier known to mankind. And in the form of the oil, it's hydrogen 22, oxygen 3. This is hydrogen 2, oxygen 2. So they both have their different qualities. So for externally, I would put some of that on. You can even use any one of these, the grapefruit seed extract and the oregano oil. I've also used this for some fish that had some fish scale fins, what do you call that, scale rot or whatever. And to my surprise, I put some of that in there. 24 hours later, the fish tank was completely crystal shiny clean. All the algae was completely destroyed. You don't want to put that in your tank if you have an algae eater. He's a little hungry. As well, the fish was just swimming like this at the top, and normally the fish just sat there in the tank. I didn't know that it must have been loaded with worms. So that destroyed the worms inside the fish. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this internally, and I've been taking a drop every day, and I also been taking a drop and 10 ounce glasses of water, the hydrogen 35% food grade. I'm going to put that. I'm going to take an extra amount of it today, probably 3 drops. So that would be like 30 drops to 35%. And also the oregano oil, I'll take some of that right this moment. You know, you could take a drop of this. This is how many drops I got in there. A lot. Woohoo! This is also a favorite, activated charcoal carbon. The carbon is magnetic. It draws, it holds, and it attracts. So you can use it for an exterior bug bite, and if it's a big bug bite, if it's infected, even a snake bite, you wrap this on. I mix it with charcoal and flaxseed, and then it makes a paste, and that goes over the bite. One time a wood-tic bite, I made a patch this big to cover the wood-tic bite, and the next day, after taking up the patch, the rash surrounded the patch. So you want to make sure you have a big enough poultice to surround your bug bite. Some bites can be so toxic, and cause an extreme infection. And so this is why you want to use a generous amount. You want to keep the poultice warm when you make the charcoal warm with the flaxseed, and make a paste, and then keep it moist, and put that on there, and then after 8-10 hours change the bandage. So what I'm going to do is internally I'm going to take this. I also got lemon, and this is the citrus seed extract, which is the lemon is only going to help me to take this. This is extremely. I just picked this lemon off the tree, by the way, and when I did that, I got a little poke. I don't know if you can see my little poke, because it's a tree that offers a little poke. Whenever I open the hydrogen peroxide, I turn my eyes. The bottle, I don't want a little splash to come out because it'll blind you. I mean, it'll surely cause a lot of damage to your eye. I'm just going to put a little bit on that there right now. And so that's the 35%. So don't worry about 35% actually burning you. I mean, it will turn your skin white. Maybe I should let you see that little demonstration here then. I'm going to leave that on there. Normally what I do is if I use it on there, I'll wipe it off so I don't get the burning, tingling skin. Okay, so internally, I'm going to add a few drops of this. I gotta keep. Let's see here. I gotta keep this down to a minimum because this is extremely bitter. Woohoo! We can be bitter, bitter, bitter. But I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 25 drops. But 1 drop in your water will help take all the parasites and bacteria out of your water. So because I've got bitten by a bug, I want to get this stuff in there. And then I'm going to add some of the lemon. You know, it's original. I'll put a few bit of that in there. And the peroxide, I'm going to put that in the water. 3 drops. So that's like 30 good drops. And I already got the oregano oil in there. And I'm going to choke this stuff back. I got a seed in there. Gotta get rid of that seed. Maybe this is more for a teacher. Somebody who wants to be in the healing field, because this is quite an extensive video. I wanted to keep it down to a minute, but I can't seem to do that. It's bitter. Really bitter. I put this in a capsule sometimes. The grapefruit seed extract, or different, it could be grapefruit or lemon seeds. Okay, here goes. Wow! Wow! That wasn't too bad. I think the lemon drops helped that. And then I got the peroxide water too. And what I was also putting in, I'm probably going to add some ascorbic acid, the lemon or vitamin C to that too. So I'm going to go ahead and cover my bites with the ozonated olive oil. You can buy that online. I also produced it in my little laboratory, and let me show you my ozone unit right there. Ozone. Check out my website. Check out my YouTube channel, and I hope to upload. I'm just itching at my foot, my leg here, because I got the bug bites. So that's why I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to take this bottle of oregano oil in the next couple of days. That's a whole bottle. But it's not just for the bug bites, but everything else in your body. We have parasites in our body, you know. Most do, especially if you're acidic. I lead a high alkaline diet. I do have a hyperbaric chamber, and I have an ozone dip tank and all that, so I wouldn't have many parasites here. But I've been in Costa Rica for a while, so I've been away from my regime at home. Okay, that's it. Is there anything more I have to say to you? Yeah, please check out my channel. I want to talk to you more about the activated charcoal carbon. It's in my tub here. And I want to also talk to you about the value of the peroxide and its many uses and how to use it. And you'll find my channel very informative. Thank you for watching. Let's get these bugs down. Get them out of my body. Kill them. Thanks for joining me on this video. Hope you learned something from that. Kill those bug bites. Keep your peroxide handy. If you're out in the field, keep your charcoal with you. Bye-bye.